Hey guys, Nick Dabas here with Adorama TV. Today we're checking out Anton Bauer's brand new RED KOMODO Gold Mount plate. Let's go check it out. I'm really excited to share with these new Titon micro batteries, which are amazing. And you're probably wondering, what is all this stuff behind me? And now that's something interesting because these batteries are not only just for the Komodo, but they also power an array of accessories. And including like things like this Titon base right here, which is really amazing for a number of things. Now let's go over first things first is this plate, this Gold Mount plate. I've been waiting for a power solution for this camera for a very long time. I was probably one of the first people to get a RED KOMODO, and the biggest thing was powering the accessories to go with this. So the nice thing that they did was develop this all metal bracket here that clips onto the back, and it literally does not move, not one drop, which is great, especially if you're mounting it to a car or if you're on a gimbal, because a lot of gimbals at the same time, they don't like vibrations or anything that shakes. You know, especially with like a sensitive gimbal like the movie, any brackets or any screws that are loose will tend to actually make the gimbal vibrate, and you don't want that. So that's really nice to see that they actually decided to make something that's extremely low tolerance to shake. And now you just plug in the 2-pin right onto the back of the camera, and you're able to put gold mounts onto the back, full size and micro batteries. And now these micro batteries are really impressive because look at how thin this is. Let's put these batteries into perspective. Everybody knows what the iPhone XS Max looks like and size-wise. Now, look at how small this battery is. Now, when you compare thickness, that's pretty impressive as well. Now, the other thing I noticed with these batteries is they come in different flavors, like 45, you have a 90 and a 150. And I didn't realize how amazing this was until I started using bigger lenses on the movie. So now, instead of me using counterbalances, I could actually use the battery to counterbalance the back of the camera. So if I'm using a bigger lens, I would definitely want to use a 150. And keep in mind, this little 45 powers the camera for 2.5 hours. I know they say 2 hours. I've gotten 2.5 hours. I'm not using that many accessories sometimes on the camera, but that's really impressive. The 150, I put it on the camera. We actually took it on a show. I'm not allowed to say which show. And we were able to get about 6 hours fully rigged out. And I will show behind the scenes on what that looks like. And it's really impressive to see something that's fully rigged out that could last for 6 hours. I mean, that means you can probably get 3 of these guys and go the whole entire day and not worry about power. Something cool that came with this kit was the chargers. And these chargers are really amazing, especially these little guys. It's called the GM2. And now, the nice thing I like about it, and I didn't realize this in the beginning, because I just open boxes and just start using the gear, I didn't look at the bottom, and the bottom actually comes with this little bracket. And sometimes with these portable chargers, I like to put just one battery on sometimes, and it always topples over. And that's nice to have that little metal bracket, so you know that when you're charging, you don't have to worry about the charger falling over. You might ask, why do I have an audio kit in the back? And the truth is, I was trying to figure out, yes, this is for DSLRs and smaller type cameras, this Titon base, but you can use this for anything. You can use this to power a director's iPhone, a small motor for a follow focus. You also have 3D taps on the back, which is pretty amazing. You could pretty much use this for any application, and I figured why not use it for an audio recorder? It's small and slim, so it can fit into the back, and you can power 3 D-taps. Unlike a regular, gold mount or V-mount battery, you usually get 1 D-tap. So this features a bottom base plate, so you can screw it down 1/4-20 to a camera, to an audio recorder, to pretty much anything you want to power with D-taps and USB. If you wanted to actually mount your camera to a tripod, you can, and that's why this is called a Titon base. And I fell in love with this because I use this on everything now. Let's just say a Ronin S or a Ronin RS2 or a Ronin RSC2. They do not come with extra power besides USB, and it's sort of weak sometimes. So, if you wanted to power a monitor and actually take away weight, because I see a lot of people using these small HD monitors with huge L batteries in the back of it. And I think that that's fine, but at the same time, wouldn't you want to have a location where you're routing all your peripherals from one battery so you know exactly where the power is coming from? There's more chargers to talk about. These are the Anton Bauer portable chargers that you can plug in a D-tap. And in the beginning, I was like, I'm never gonna use these when they sent them. And I love these things because I can throw 2 of them in the bag. I can charge gold mount or V mount or the Titon base. And they're actually not as slow as I thought. And I've been using these quite a lot, actually. And especially when you're carrying a small kit like this Komodo, I mean, you don't want to carry a huge charger sometimes, So that's great for them to actually add this. And the great thing is, especially when you're running around handheld, picking the battery for the actual lens that you're using is so smart because it allows you to counterbalance, and adding a little bit more weight to that camera, especially, like, let's just say we're using this camera right here with this little lens, I would probably go with a 90. And that feels perfect. And it feels really, really stable, and it feels like the weight is very proportionate back to front. And that's what you want, especially when you're going handheld too. You want to be able to have a battery that is working accordingly to your kit. I've also used these batteries in extremely cold weather. As you can tell, in New York now, and probably all over the United States, it's snowing and it's freezing. So batteries, as we all know, do not do well in the cold at all. And I really, really am impressed with the battery time, as well as how strong these batteries feel. There's another thing that really impressed me. And I have a Red Ranger, which I'm filming on right now. And I actually built out the Red Ranger, fully rigged out with fault focus, wireless video transmission from the 4K Bolt. I also put 2 monitors, Cine 7 and a Focus Pro 5. And I was able to run, believe it or not, this 45-watt battery with a Ranger. I'm not saying you're gonna get great time doing that, but at the same time, this little battery is that strong to power a full-size cinema camera fully built out. See that they're able to get these batteries even smaller and smaller. I remember when the batteries were like this big. It's really exciting to see these new products from Anton Bauer. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Adorama TV channel. This is Nick Dabas. I'll see you next time.